The King of the Hill team explains everything about recasting Kahn, Hank's rival. We definitely want it to be genuine. Hank's adversary next door. You may have noticed that Kahn's voice has changed in the recent King of the Hill reboot on Hulu. During King of the Hill's first Fox run, which concluded in 2009, Toby Huss, a white actor, played Kahn, a Laotian immigrant who enjoys teasing Hank for being a hillbilly. However, Ronnie Chang of The Daily Show, who was born in Malaysia and raised in Singapore, was cast in the part of Kahn for the revival. The 8th episode of the revival, in which Kahn and his wife Min conceal their divorce, features Chang's first appearance as Kahn. The makers of the revival also wanted to find a method to bring back Kahn and have an Asian actor portray an Asian role. According to showrunner Saladin Patterson, Kahn was such an important character, especially as the foil to Hank, and that representation was important as well. TV Line reports. He notes that King of the Hill was ahead of his time in terms of Asian representation back in the day, and we really wanted to maintain that. But times have changed in terms of our attitudes towards casting, in a good way, and so we certainly wanted to be authentic in who we cast to voice that character. Patterson extols the virtues of Ronnie Chang. He grew up in Singapore and grew up watching King of the Hill. He is also such a perfect fit for Kahn. Chang even informed the creators that King of the Hill was one of the few animated shows from America that the Singapore government would let them watch, because it had good values. As a result, Chang stepped into the role of Kahn with love, had a fondness for the show and an affinity for the characters, and I think he brought a little bit more of a 360-degree point of view of the character to the voice. Therefore, we're overjoyed to have him represent Kahn. For his part, Huss is kind enough to move aside and allow Chang to assume leadership. Huss remarks, "I think it's great about the recasting. I believe that as a culture, we are in a better position asking the questions that we are asking today, but we didn't ask them back then. Who ought to perform this voice? And let's proceed to make some adjustments if the response makes us uneasy." They did, and I completely agree with it.